YouTube, it's me, Marquelworld. All things pro wrestling news, my life. Let's talk about it. Leon Slater, TNA. I guess the downfall of TNA. A lot of people did not like the TNA debut on AMC. And was Leon Slater and his visa issues just damage control? Was there a trade? Yes, there are some rumblings, some gossip. There was a trade allegedly with AJ Styles showing up for that debut. But for that to happen, Leon Slater was needed with WWE and the tour in Europe, allegedly, since that was the live tour, and SmackDown was in Europe as well, and that's where he's from. Or there are some people that are saying, hey, boo, it is true. Dana, the other girl from, I think, Europe, she can't travel either. So there's some people saying that. Then there's some people that's saying, okay, even if it is true, if he had visa issues, if he couldn't show up to TNA for Thursday, the debut, and the pay-per-view Genesis tonight, Saturday, why would TNA approve him to work for WWE if he couldn't even fulfill his obligations with TNA that week? Huh. But let's talk about it. It's all getting down to the nitty-gritty. A lot of people are getting tired of TNA. The debut on AMC Network, I'm going to keep on shouting them out. I didn't, I liked it a little bit. I liked some of the action I saw, but I did not like the TNA Knockout Tag Team Championship match on AMC. Why I didn't like it? It was commercial after commercial. I didn't even see the ending. I had to watch the clip basically on X to see how them hoes lost their title. Just keeping it real, honey. Just keeping it real. And then after they lost their title, the inspiration, and they ain't hoes. That's just how I talk sometimes. They ain't hoes. Let me just say that. I like Cassie. So I like Cassie and Peyton, whatever her name is, but I like her. But what I'm saying, they left the inspiration after that match, allegedly, TNA Impact. So they are no longer TNA Impact superstars. What do they call them? Knockouts. I'm sorry. TNA Knockouts. I've been watching since Darcy Lavelle, ODB, Velvet Sky, Angelina Love. How do I not know? They're called Knockouts. Awesome Kong, Rashida. But I'm talking about all those old knockouts. Those used to be the days with Taylor Wilde, Roxy, Jacqueline, LAX. Her name, she was a name, what was her name? She used to be the girl from ECW. I know her name is Shelly Martinez in real life, but again, this is not the TNA we used to see with Sharp Boy and AJ Styles. Basically, they are giving WWE most of their titles tonight at Genesis. We did see the Intercontinental TNA champion, who is an NXT star and is engaged to Arian, Santina Morel's daughter in real life. I guess he's engaged to her. Yes, he's in NXT and is the TNA Intercontinental Champion. So he did retain tonight at Genesis. And again, there are fans, Backlash, including me. Well, why is it that a WWE person always has to hold TNA gold? I mean, can we have some storyline where a TNA wrestler wins a NXT solo gold? I think they won the NXT Tag Team Champions, the Hardys, on behalf of TNA, but we still haven't had a superstar or knockout win a solo gold in WWE NXT. Just like the Knockouts Championship was taken by NXT superstar, no NXT Women's Champion who was a TNA knockout. We haven't had that yet. So again, a lot of people do not like this partnership and feels like it's one-sided. I did complain, not bitched a little bit. Jordan Grace, Joe Hendry, yes, they had the Hollywood treatment when they were part of the partnership. They were part of TNA, signed to TNA, then they would show up in NXT all the time, and then, what do you know? Once their contract is up, WWE offers Joe Hendry and Jordan Grace a contract. They leave TNA. Then they're not seen part of the partnership anymore. We've seen that. But I guess they heard me bitching a lot on X. They do have Joe Hendry actually at Genesis, but still, that is something that a lot of people are complaining about with the partnership, where they keep showcasing, they keep bringing a TNA person that clearly WWE wants to sign and keep putting them part of the partnership. And then as soon as they leave TNA and sign to WWE, they're no longer part of the partnership. We don't see them ever again in TNA. Leon Slater is WWE bound. I don't know what happened with the visa shit. Do not ask me a personal opinion. he's young, so I can't be mad at him. If it's fake and the issues were fake and they really just wanted him part of the European tour and they just made this shit up for no backlash, again, if this is fake and he went along with it, I mean, kudos to him. I mean, WWE is the biggest platform for wrestling. So I'm not mad at him. It's more of a TNA thing. Like, why are you guys always sacrificing one of your own to please WWE and their corporation and management? I mean, you guys are TNA, not WWE and their butt lickers. But I mean, that's what they became, WWE butt lickers. At this point, it's almost giving OVW. Remember that? They used to be the I guess it still is a promotion. Remember they were trying to have a comeback at one point? Didn't I make a video 2 years ago about them having a Netflix show? Whatever happened with that? Did they ever get a season two? Okay, anyways, but basically TNA is becoming the developmental program for WWE. It used to be FCW, OVW, FCW, NXT. Now it's TNA Impact. They are basically the developmental for WWE. We know you guys want our people. We will let them appear on your show, groom them, and then once their contract's up, you can have them. That's what it's becoming at this point. But what do you guys think about TNA and the AMC? A lot of people are upset about their debut. A lot of people think that Tommy Dreamer needs to go and create a. Do you think new creative needs to be the resolution basically with the upset fans? I mean, is the creative the reason why people are upset? I mean, I saw some people say the camera production, things in that nature wasn't good either, YouTube, but I guess it's a mix of things. But for me, this TNA, WWE, NXT partnership is very one sided. I agree with some people. I do feel like WWE is just grooming the people they want from the TNA partnerships, such as Joe Hendry, Jordan Grace. Then they sign them, then they don't really showcase them anymore in TNA. And this is Leon Slater. I mean, they put him on NXT No Mercy, put him in the middle of the poster. They have him NXT sometimes. They have him on Saturday Night's Main Event. They have him on the European tour. They have him on SmackDown. So it's very clear that they clearly like Leon Slater and want him after his TNA contract expires. And that's what they do. They groom the people they want in TNA. This is what it's like on the big stage. See, you're going to get a little taste. Once your contract's up, sign with us. And that's what we saw with Joe Hendry and Jordan Grace. And that's what it is at this point. It is TNA desperate for some views and WWE getting their top stars where the TNA fans made them. And then they basically become WWE bound. I mean, that's the truth. TNA fans cheer for them, buy their merch. They made Joe Hendry a little bit who he is. They cheered for him, sang his song. Jordan Grace, she came in, no one really knew her, cheered for her, liked her, and then what happens? Part of the partnership, and then they go to WWE, and then they're no longer seen in TNA. So again, the TNA fans kind of help these TNA stars, and then they get seen by WWE. Oh my God, they're getting a great reaction by the TNA fans. Can they get a reaction from our fans? And then they do the test drive. Okay, they're doing okay, they're getting a reaction. Okay, we want to sign them. Okay, they're no longer part of the partnership. They're ours now. Okay, who's the next person we can take from y'all? Okay, Jordan Gray, she's good. Okay, we took her. Okay, who's the next person we can take? Okay, Joe Hendry, let's keep putting him on NXT. Let's keep putting him on everything. Let's put him part of WrestleMania. We really like him. See, Joe Hendry, see? Okay, my contract expired, WWE. I saw my WrestleMania moment. I had my Rumble moment. Been in NXT. I like what I've seen so far. Okay, sign with us. That's what happened. And now Leon Slater, they have the red carpet for him, baby. And they are ready to take him from TNA. And TNA, the butt lickers, they are. They don't care. Okay, put him on WWE TV. Put him on WWE TV. And then they sign after they get that exposure to WWE TV. But what do you guys think? I am done. I just wanted to gossip real fast. Don't know if the Leon Slater shit is fake or not. I am hoping it's not. I don't think it is. But it still doesn't make sense why TNA would grant him approval to work for WWE the same week he wasn't able to do his obligations for TNA, his own employer. I mean, again, you couldn't show up for the AMC debut. That was major. You can't show up to Genesis, but okay. Even though you can't show up to all of these events, please go work for WWE SmackDown. We'll give you the approval. Really makes no sense. But again, I'm not mad at Leon Slater if TNA is approving shit, or even, I don't even know. This could have been TNA's idea. I mean, we all talk about Leon Slater. I see some hate comments on his pictures, but he might not have been the one that even pitched this. Now that I think about this, it could have been TNA's ass. Oh, please, he's having visa issues. Please put him on your show, please. So it could have been TNA begging. But who knows what the truth is? If it's a trade-in for AJ Styles, if it was TNA begging since Leon Slater could not get any work, if it was Leon Slater, he basically asked TNA if he could work for WWE. The truth will never be told. The only person that knows is TNA, Leon Slater, and WWE management. But I'm done. That's the gossip. Leon Slater is the topic of discussion right now in a good and bad way. Of course, the loyal TNA fans have been watching for years. I mean, I've been watching since 2008 myself. Awesome Kong, again, Shark Boy, some of my favorites. But will say this: he's getting his money, he's living his dream, and not even 21. So I'm proud of him. Hope he does what's best for his career. Hope if he does go to WWE, they don't bury him. He is really good. So Leon Slater, kudos to him and what he's doing. He is grinding, and I do have to compliment that, even though I do bitch sometimes. But Markel's World on YouTube, X, Blue Sky, TikTok, YouTube. Also, I post at least 3 times a week as well on TikTok. What else am I going to say? Oh, Pro Wrestling Tea. Pro Wrestling Tea. TEA. Pro Wrestling Tea is a gossip Facebook group I run. Post wrestling gossip news and other things. You guys can post as well. It's a group. It's not a page. It's a group. Therefore, you guys can post as well. But I'm done. Happy Saturday. Okay, life update. I guess what? Got some work done on my car. Hung out with someone after the gym. Went to the gym. Didn't run errands. I felt a little lazy today. I didn't want to do that whole weekend thing where it's just errands. I mean, I do have to do some laundry after this. And recording, it's what, 8:40 right now. But errands are done. Monday I'm off. MLK Day. I will probably watch a documentary just to honor him. I'm not just going to take that day off and not read an article or something. So I may watch a short documentary about Martin Luther King. But I hope you guys enjoy your long weekend. If you guys are off, thank you for those that support. I will be live tomorrow. It's on the page when I will be live tomorrow for a gossip session. But I'm done. I'll see you guys tomorrow, YouTube. Again, please follow the other social medias, Marquelworld, on other social media platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, and others. But I'm done. This is Markel's World. All things pro wrestling news in my life. See you guys on the next video, YouTube.